This young man sitting to my left is Jacob Landis. He is traveling more than 10,000 miles by bicycle to visit all 30 major league stadiums across the country. He is 11 parks in. Tonight he's going to Comerica. We were just talking during the break that Jacob is an Orioles fan. He loves Camden Yards, but Comerica Park I think might have Camden beat.
Okay, I hope you know.
You don't hope. You want your home ballpark to be the nicest one you've been to. So how did this come about?
Well, I got a cochlear implant when I was 10 years old, and it gave me the gift of hearing, and I've always wanted to give back because my father had to spend a lot of money to get that covered. He didn't have insurance covered at that time.
How much did that cost?
The surgery is about $50,000 to $100,000 estimate.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, there's hundreds of kids out there, thousands of kids that have the same situation, and we're trying to raise $1 million for them.
So you were born deaf, but then you got a cochlear implant, and it allowed you to hear. Is that correct?
Yeah, except I was born with normal hearing. I just lost it.
Oh, you were born with hearing, and then you lost it, and then the implant actually made all the difference.
Yeah.
Wow, and it's $50,000 to $100,000. So your effort is to raise money so people who are economically disadvantaged or who can't afford something like that to actually get hearing.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow. So tell me about your trip thus far. You've been to 11 cities, so...
Yeah, we went to Baltimore and Washington, D.C. We went to Philadelphia, New York, Boston, Toronto, Cleveland, Cincinnati, and over here, Pittsburgh.
And Pittsburgh. And Pittsburgh has a nice new park.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Citi Field for the Mets, that's new, and the new Yankee Stadium. Which did you like better, Yankee Stadium or Citi Field?
Mets, yeah.
Citi Field?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. And by the way, your Orioles are off to a hot start this year.
Thank you. Yeah, they're playing pretty good.
Yeah. So what do you hope to do at the ballpark tonight? Take in the sights and sounds, try a Detroit-style coney dog?
Is that good?
Yes, yes. There is a food court at the ballpark. You know, you can get brats or hot dogs all throughout the park, but there's a food court at the ballpark. You want a coney dog.
I checked it out.
It's got chili sauce, mustard, and onion on it.
I definitely checked that out.
Definitely
I need to eat a lot of food.
What do people say to you when they hear your story at the game?
Pretty much we usually have about supporters come out. Today we have some people from Advanced Bionics who make the cochlear implant. They're coming out to the game today. We also have like a network of people with cochlear implants throughout the country that have been letting me stay at their homes. They've been very generous to us, so they'll be coming to the game too.
And you see right there on the screen, text Jacob to 50555 to give $10 to the organization. You also have a website, is that correct?
Yeah, jacobsride.com.
jacobsride.com. And where are you going from here after you leave Detroit?
We're headed to Chicago.
And you're going to see both what I call New Comiskey, right?
Yeah.
The White Sox Park, and then also Wrigley
It's
Field.
It's going to be hard. We have to see 3 games in 3 days. We have to get there by Friday. And then we have the game on Saturday, Sunday, and we have to ride 100 miles to Milwaukee.
I was going to say Milwaukee's got to be the next stop.
Yeah, and then we have to ride 100 miles and see a game on the same night.
I don't envy you going to Milwaukee. The Brewers are playing not so well. I think they're in trouble lately. All right, Jacob, that's his name, and he is going to be riding all across the country to visit all the parks. And when do you think this will all wrap up?
At the end of September.
It's going to take you the entire season.
Yeah.
Jacob Landis, what a great thing you're doing.
Thank you.
Jacob is the name or word you text to 50555 to give $10 to help in this great effort.